Welcome to Chippie Chat. Thanks for joining us. Now, it's been a while since we did our last Chippie Chat, and we've had lots of messages from people saying, when's the next Chippie Chat? What we're going to talk about and all the rest of it. So apologies for it being a while. It's probably been 3 months.
It's been a while, but hey, we're back. We're here now and we're filming another one, so.
Exactly, and there's so much to actually cover. There's so much to talk about in this particular Chippie Chat, and it varies as well amongst topics. So we'll just give you the headlines to start with. Since we did our last Chippie Chat, which was filmed at the big build is now complete. So we've been really busy doing that, haven't we?
Yeah, flat out. Always the last little stages, isn't there? There's always lots to do and add-ons and, oh, well, can you do that whilst you're here, etc. So yeah, we're happy to finish that and we're really proud of it, aren't we, mate? Yeah,
it's come out really, really well. So there is some more footage coming up from the big build, the final parts of the big build. And I'm also hoping to do a video all about the big build. So basically, how much was it and things like that. This is all if my client is happy enough to appear on camera and chat to you. They've been the most amazing customers and clients, and we've been super lucky to have that project, which has kept us going for a good number of months, hasn't it? So anyway, so we've also been out to Germany.
Yes, we have. We went to Dachenholz. Well, excuse my pronunciation, it's probably wrong. But yeah, we went out to the roof and timber, is that how it translates to?
I think it's called roof and wood, or wood and roof, yeah.
Yeah, so we went there for a few days in Cologne, which is a beautiful place. We had a really interesting time. There'll be a video on that coming soon, I believe. We've just finished an edit.
There is, yeah. I mean, it was pretty difficult because like when you walk around these exhibitions, it's noisy and all the rest of it, but we did capture some footage and I've put together sort of a video of our trip basically. But we've also got some interesting other videos. We've got one with Connor from Diamondback. Anyone who seen the pouches, we're from Diamondback, and we interviewed Connor. And we also tried some amazing German workwear, didn't we?
Yeah, we did, yeah, from FHB.
Yeah, so, and that one's a particularly funny video as well. So they'll be coming out very shortly, in fact. So I've got a couple of other big announcements. Now, the first announcement is, and it's all off the back of cladding, okay? So I do so much cladding, as you know, I do all kinds of timber cladding, mainly timber cladding from oak, thermowood, cedar, larch, Siberian larch, and all the rest of it. And I've been doing that pretty much my whole career. I also use from time to time alternative materials. And since I've done some cladding videos, I've had lots of questions from people saying, have you ever considered or will you do a video on alternative materials? So James Hardie has kindly partnered with us and we are going to be delivering some video all about James Hardie and VL plank in particular. It's a superior product to all the others I've ever seen out on the market. It's a beautiful system. We're going to do a bit of training. We'll also bring some of that footage to you guys as well. I'll also, when I get sent over a pack, it's like a pack. So if you're a trader and you want something, then you can have this pack sent out to you. It's like a sample pack. So I'll be doing an unboxing of that as well.
Yeah, nice.
So that's a really good thing for the channel. It's with James Hardie. It's their VL plank. And I'm super pleased to be, as I say, announcing that partnership. So,
yeah, it's good.
What else, Ed?
Well, something else to announce is we are looking for someone to join our small team. We have got some more projects coming up.
Yeah.
And we are looking for a third-year apprentice to come and join us and work alongside us. We have made an email account, so it's really easy. All we want you to do is send a video, just selfie format, talking to the camera, and just we want to know a bit about you, really. We're not looking for a big, massive TV personality, someone who wants to be behind the camera all the time. We're just looking for someone who wants to work with us and crack on and have a good time. So the email account is ukchippiechat@gmail.com. We'll put it all down below as well.
There'll be a link in the description. So as Ed's saying, let's just backtrack a little bit. Ed's been with me for over a year now, and Ed got in touch with me and said, I'm looking for some work experience. I'm 23 or whatever, and I want a change of career. You were doing landscaping, before that you were doing chefing, so quite practical by nature. And so I said, all right, you're not far from me, and I think that's important as well.
Yeah.
Come and spend a couple of days with me, and Ed came and spent a couple of days with me, and then we sort of worked out a way it could work for Ed and it could work for me. So that's effectively what we're looking for. We're looking for another Ed. And that person will be working predominantly with Ed, under Ed, and then me, I'll be sort of guiding and orchestrating across the top, because the next project that we've got lined up, Ed's going to take the lead on it. So Ed's going to kind of run that, and this is going to be his first opportunity to have a lot more responsibility with the job and the client. Now, all the way through the big build, Ed has had a lot of opportunity and responsibility. I've been on holiday. Ed's looked after the place. He's looked after all of the other teams of people coming in and out and all the rest of it. And I think that that's part and parcel of what we do as tradespeople and as craftspeople. You have to be super organised and make sure you can delegate that responsibility as well. So no, Ed's done really well. And I think Ed's a bit of an exception to the rule, because he's keen. He's got, you know, he's got a family, he's got commitments. And I think that you're self-driven anyway. You're a driven person. So if you think you are an Ed, then get in touch by the email address. Send us a clip, you know, a small clip saying, I'm so-and-so, this is what I want to do in my life, and I'd love to come and help you, or whatever. Now, I reckon that you need to be within about 10 miles of us. You need your own transport and maybe some tools as well. I think that's key. So anyway, on that email, we'll probably be able to respond to any inquiries with a list of criteria. I think that's probably easy, isn't it?
Yeah, it might be doable, yeah. But we'll both have access to that email account, so we'll both be seeing your videos that you send in.
Yeah, and talking of apprentices, I was lucky enough to be involved with the judging of the third year, of the nationwide third year Carpentry and Joinery Apprentice of the Year with the Institute of Carpenters. I'm going to be doing that again this year as well. I'm going to be one of the judges, along with Jeff Rhodes, who's the president of the Institute of Carpenters, and another guy who owns a really amazing firm called Rainleaf. It's all about amazing floors. So I'm looking forward to doing that as well. I've got another thing. I've got the router cutters. If you haven't seen the new router cutter, which goes with the hinge jigs, here it is. And interesting statistics. So I didn't realise, but we've sold well over 3,000 hinge jigs.
Really?
Now.
Wow.
And we have sold out. Every time we've got cutters in, we've sold out. So I think they seem to go well with each other. Now, I'm really happy with this particular cutter that I've had made, and we're going to upscale that, and we're going to move it on a bit more. Lock and latch jigs. We're really close, but there is a lot more complication around a lock and a latch jig, because there's so many variables. You know, you've got back sets and you've got different size faceplates and all the rest of it. So we are going to go and pick one particular type, which is commonly available, and say this jig fits that latch. Yeah?
There we go.
All right, so what else we got coming up then, Ed, in a nutshell?
We are going back to Germany, actually.
Ah.
We are going to Berlin to look at some really cool tools.
Yeah.
We are now in the garden room project, so you're ahead, this Chippie Chat, you're ahead of what's been going on.
Yeah.
We've clad the ceiling of a pool, we've clad the ceiling of the pool. We have started the stud work in the main area of the garden room, so we're getting on. And yes, this is a bit of a sneak preview of what you can see so far.
Yeah, and this is going to be a project which is going to be happening alongside our other work as well. Yeah. And we've been doing all kinds of other little jobs as well.
Done emergency roof repair.
Yeah, we've done some roof repairs and that sort of stuff, which will be coming out on the channel. So apart from that, the main announcement was James Hardie, the VL plank, and look out for a lot of content coming up in the near future for that.
Yeah. Exciting
also,
stuff.
Ed's helper, our new helper.
Yeah.
Check the email address below. What else?
I think that's pretty much it. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll hopefully do another Chippie Chat a bit sooner.
Yeah.
So we won't leave it so long. And
exactly.
If there's anything, also, as always, if there's anything you want to see, let us know. Questions, whatever. Tell us what you want to see, and we'll provide it for you. And
sometimes, if you don't get a response from questions, it's because I'm away from the computer or something like that, or away for a couple of days. It's very difficult sometimes to have the time to sit down and actually think about some of those amazing questions that we get asked via YouTube. Sometimes it's better to do sort of a direct message to me on Instagram. If you're not following on Instagram, you can follow me. The link will be below as well. And also check Ed out, because Ed often posts things that we're doing that I may not post. So you might see some really useful pictures and content over there too.